sorry, on YouTube, they can get notified. Okay. Okay, so welcome, guys. Okay, so Jay, just to let you know, we are live, but let's wait for people to join. We'll wait. YouTube takes little time to just send a notification. Okay, good afternoon. Hello, hi. Hi, everyone who's joining on YouTube. I'm just setting my Insta for the live session here. I hope the screen is adjustable. One second. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm going to just leave this here on Insta. Okay, I can see there are a lot of people joining. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, wherever you're joining from. Hi, Saji. Hi, Shagufta. I remember you yesterday because you had message and you joined a live session. Hi, Swad. Hi, Harish. Hi, Vikas. Hi, Hirim. Hi, Swad. Hi, Mine. Hi, Mahesh. Hi, Komudi. Bhavaneshwar. Judith. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. A warm welcome to everyone who's joining on Sunday. Hello, hi, Pramjit. Hi, Chena. Okay, I'll just wait for a couple of more minutes because it's just dot 1 o'clock. Yeah, just to let you know, Jay and I, we just joined a little early just to test our mic and screen to make sure you can hear us properly. And also, guys, hi, Garvit, good to see you here. Guys, can you confirm that you can hear me okay? And also, Jay, can you also say hi to my audience, please?
Hi, guys. Hopefully you can hear me fine.
Guys, can anyone from the audience confirm that you can hear me okay and you can also hear Jay okay? Anyone? Sandwich man watching from Croatia. Ooh, I need to travel to Croatia. That's on my list someday. Oh, good. Thank you. Kamudi confirmed watching from Sarja. Yes, Judith. Hello, hello, hello. I saw your message now as well on Instagram. Garvit, thank you for confirming. Thank you. Hi, Deepak. Thank you. Paramjeet. Thank you. Bhavinch. Yes, both are good. Good, good. Audible. All right. So good, good, good. Thank you. Thank you for everyone who confirmed that you are able to hear us. Now, I'm going to quickly just set the scene. So today's topic is how to find sponsored job in the UK. As you guys know, the UK market is a little harsh now. It's not that easy to get a sponsorship job, especially for students or people who are on dependent visa who are looking to get a sponsored, say in the next 6 months, 1 year, or even 2 years. So today's agenda is just to take you through an amazing website, which is created none other than Jay. Of course, I will let Jay introduce himself as well. And this amazing website is also funded by UK government's endorsing body. In short, there are different endorsing bodies in the UK. And if you have brilliant business ideas like Jay had to help international students, he created this idea or a website which was liked by the endorsing bodies. They reviewed his plan, his website, and how he can scale up his business. And he was funded by them, which means he got Innovator Founder Visa, where Jay will be getting a permanent residency in 3 years. So today, Jay will be taking through us the website, how it looks like, how you can find sponsored job, how you can use that amazing tool to customize your CV and cover letter. Now, remember, guys, in all my videos, I keep on telling that you have to customize your CV and cover letter as per the job description. Imagine if you are applying for 50 jobs, you will have to customize your CV and cover letter 50 times manually. Maybe it will take 1 hour or 2 or 3 hours time. Yeah. So this amazing tool allows you to customize it on its own. This amazing tool will do it for you. You don't have to do it manually. And also, this will also help you with the interview preparation. As today, you gather a lot of information from different websites, pull information and prepare. This website is going to help you in the interview, interview questions, and also it's going to rate you based on the answers that you give. Yeah. So I hope you are getting excited about this website. So without wasting any time, I'm going to give the floor first to Jay to introduce himself to you guys, and then we will start with the demo with an example of any CV. Okay, over to you, Jay.
Hi, guys. My name is Jay. I came to the UK in 2017. I studied BSc in computer science, and now we're here. So in short, I chose a job which didn't have a sponsorship to begin with. Oh yeah, yes, you can see the cat.
Yes.
I'm sorry about that.
No, no,
He
no,
won't leave
it's
me
good. It's
alone.
fine. You know what? I
Oh,
got my dog. I got my dog as well here, but that's not covered with my camera thing. But if I turn my camera a little bit, you see here,
yeah, there he is.
she's here. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to disturb you, Jay. Okay, go back to what you were saying. Sorry.
So yeah, I when I had my PWG visa, I took a job which I did for a year and a half, and I thought I could convince them to actually be able to sponsor me. But at the end of 1.5 years, I was the top performer. I increased my speed by 125%. I had everything documented, and then I asked for visa sponsorship, and their reply was that we believe there is enough talent in the UK, so we would not be sponsoring or anything like that. So I started to create something that would be able to help me in finding a sponsored job. I had 6 months. I had 6 months to find a sponsored job, or just go back. So I started building this website with a sponsor board and all the things that I could need in the short time frame when I didn't have any money. I was looking for a job. I was replying to emails. I was looking for jobs. I was writing cover letter. I was writing CV, everything. So the question was, how do you manage all of this while looking for a job, while applying for interview, while doing your emails and everything? So this is where we come in with Passion Project. So the idea behind Passion Project is that before, let's imagine a scene without Passion Project. So before that, in 6 months time, I applied to 500 jobs on LinkedIn, and out of those 500 jobs, I got five companies that could sponsor me. In 6 months, I spent close to 12,000 pounds on just for living expenses and things like that.
Mm.
So this was a lot. This was a lot because you don't have time, you don't have money, and if we can reduce this time frame to, let's say, 1 or 2 months, this would be a big help. So this is where Passion Project comes in. So
Thank you
now,
very much. Okay, sorry.
yeah, you can go on.
No, I was saying thank you for your inspiring journey. That is what I wanted to say. Yeah, because one of the reason why I have you here is I want everyone on the call to get inspired by your journey. You know what you have done can be done by any student. It's just that you have to believe in yourself. If you have that hidden talent, it was your hidden talent which just came through in the last 6 months when you needed sponsorship. Yeah, when nobody was ready to sponsor your visa. Yeah. Okay.
I think it wasn't a hidden talent. It was just that you have to find a way. If you want something, you have to find a way. That's because this thing is hard and you're fighting a uphill battle. So you have to get all the help that you can need. That was the idea behind this thing.
Yeah,
So,
but you did a lot of
I'll
hard
take.
work as well, right, Jay? You did a lot of hard work in the background, of course. Sleepless nights, yeah, creating this website, thinking about it, thinking about the plan to scale it, and then, of course, put up a proposal for that innovator founder visa. Yeah, it's not that
Yeah,
easy what you have done, but you trusted yourself. Yeah.
you
Okay.
have to. But I would like to clear this thing about this thing. So the endorsing body only endorses you. They do not fund you. You have to provide the funding yourself. You have to make a plan that you have to put in front of the government, that you have an idea. This is how you're gonna do it. This is how much you know about it, and this is how you're gonna fund it. So I applied for I did all the funding by myself for my
Yeah.
previous job. Whatever I saved.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you, Jay. So thank you for your introduction. I believe now my audience know who you are. Just wanted to pick up this question from Garvit, and I know we'll get into demo. Just wanted to just put this question. Garvit is saying, can we get sponsorship job in UK in digital marketing? You can get
Of
it
course.
depending on your experience, depending which side of digital marketing. Yeah, if you are into say SEO and PPE or something like that, if it's on the more technical side, your chances of getting sponsorship is high. Garvit, get in touch with me. I'm going to put you in touch with someone I know. I interviewed him on my channel. His name is Karan. He's also on Instagram as well. He is a guru in digital marketing. He had landed a job with sponsorship, but he came as a dependent in the UK. If you're sitting and applying from India, it may be difficult, but there's still a possibility. So get in touch and I'll put you forward the details of Karan and you can have a one-to-one consultation with him. And maybe in the future, I'm going to do a session with a live session with Karan where he can share his story or his understanding so that everyone can take advantage of it. Yeah, understood? Okay, thank you. So I think now we have 225 people joined already, which is amazing. So I think the floor is yours. Can we start with the demo, Jay? And I believe you can take any example how this website works. Okay, guys, please make sure you take a note. The name of the website, I don't know if you can see it. It's passion. Yeah, passion-project.co.uk. Yeah, and then maybe Jay, if you can just copy paste the URL and put in the section here in the comment section. Yeah, and then guys, you can start playing around. If you have joined through your laptop, you can just start. Oh, Saud Alam is saying not visible. We have not. What is not visible? He just started now. Once again, I'm going to remove this screen. Okay, can you start sharing your screen, Jay? And then I'll just add to the speech. Yeah, okay.
I am already sharing.
You're sharing? Okay. Can you just log in here for a second just so that I can see? Okay.
Can you guys see?
So you are on the project, yeah, passion project on the homepage.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Okay, I'm going to write down the name of the website, guys, because Saud Alam is asking. And why are you not able to see screen? Can you guys confirm you are able to see screen? Passionproject.co.uk. This is the website. Just try. I hope I am putting the right one.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah, website is visible. Okay. And Garvit, you can also see our screen, right? I mean, can you just log in, Jay, so that others can at least confirm if they're able to see your screen or not?
Okay, I'll just log in.
Yeah, okay. How to remove this message now? I have already started. Yeah, I have to hide it. Okay.
Did you guys see me log in?
Yes, so the page that we can see is Simplified Job Search for International Talent, yeah? Okay.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Good. Okay, so I got a confirmation from Priyanka. Garvit can also see. Others can also see. We can see the screen. Kamod is saying, Abhishek, Judith, everyone can see the screen. Okay, perfect.
Okay,
so guys, I have given the name of the website as well. If you have joined through your laptop, please make sure you just open that website. You can also play around while Jay is speaking. Okay, Jay, over to you.
Before I start with the demo, I would like to point out my journey again. So it took me 6 months to apply for 500 sponsored jobs. And from those 500 jobs, I got 5 with sponsorship in 6 months time. So now we're going to go on a demo here with the Passion Project. So once you're signed up and everything, first you go into the profile, and I have already filled in my things, or you can import it from your CV here. So once you're done that, it will automatically take all of your experiences from here, and you can see just to confirm. And I'll just come out of profile, and we'll go straight into the job board. So this job board, you will see three types of things. So one is going to be not sponsored, one is going to be sponsorship not mentioned, and the third one, which I will select with the filter, which is going to be sponsorship mentioned. So I would like to just point out the differences between all three. So the sponsorship mentioned, there are very few companies that actually advertise sponsorship. These jobs are immediately filled because the company needs someone to do the job. They're usually low skilled, but most of the actual good companies, they do not advertise this information. So all the jobs that are on Passion Project, which is right now, I think close to 41,000. So all of these are coming from companies that are able to sponsor. So if you see something like sponsorship not mentioned, that is not a bad thing. That means that the company has a sponsorship license, so you have to make them aware that you need a sponsorship, right? So we'll go here.
Jay, if you don't mind, can I just pause for a minute? I can see message from Aarti saying it shows fetching error on website. So I don't know why. Aarti, I'm not sure why you are facing error. Is there anyone else facing error? If you just go to this website, passion-project.co.uk. Yeah. Is there anyone, or is it only Aarti getting problem? Maybe after the call, Aarti, if you are getting a problem, you can email. So, Jay, what is the email ID of your customer support?
It's hello@passion-project.co.uk.
Okay, thank you. Garvit did mention there is no error, so at least it's working for others. Okay, cool. Okay, sorry, Jay, please go ahead.
Okay, so I will find a job in my field that I'm interested in, first of all, by selecting a category. And then let's say I want to apply for this one. I will go here, I can look at the description, and I will make an application. So once you see this view, you have on the left side all the information about the job. Now I already have my CV into the system as I shown you in the profile. So now I'll just one click auto create and wait for it to generate me a cover letter for this job. So wait for a second, and as you can see, it has already taken my name and everything. So I can just copy it and paste if I'm sending it somewhere. Now we'll go to the CV section.
Okay.
So in the CVs, yeah.
Jay, I just wanted to stop for a second. Guys, what Jay is trying to show you here is when you create your profile on Passion Project, you upload your CV. So your profile is created. Yeah. So say you're interested to apply for this job. Now, remember, guys, like I mentioned in my introduction, at the moment, you may be customizing your CV or your cover letter based on the job description. Here, how Jay just showed now, you don't have to do anything manually. This tool will customize your cover letter and CV based on the job description. I hope this is clear now, because most of the time people say, oh my God, we have to spend a lot of time customizing our CV and cover letter, which is so time consuming. And that's the reason most of the students I interact with, they use the same CV everywhere and same cover letter. Yeah. Okay, so just also want to stop for again, Jay, once again. We have 563 people who logged in now and watching this.
Wow.
Oh, it's 591 now. Okay, thank you everyone who are joining. And for people who missed our introduction, or if you missed who Jay is, the moment this session is going to end, I will be publishing this recorded video itself on YouTube. So you can start from the beginning. And of course, you can rewatch the demo as well. And for the remaining of the session, of course, Jay will continue from what we have. So we have 633 people now who joined, by the way. Sorry. Okay, Jay, you are a big hit for my audience, 654 people. Please go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
All right, so now we have the CV. This was my CV. This has been pre-done by when you fill in your profile section, it automatically creates a CV like this from your CV. So you will see something like this here, but you can change it later on. So once I have this and I have my job description already here, I'll just click on CV job match and you will see this loading. So what this will do is take in all the keywords that you need, all the things that are in the job description, and put them on your CV. So it looks like this CV was specifically made for this job. So it increases your chances. So now you will see there are changes that come up on the left-hand side. So once I hover over any of the changes, it shows in yellow part that's going to be changed here. So if you see here, the blue part is the change, the part that will be changed. So if I hover on any of the changes, it shows me what's going to be cut out with what. So if I click on that, it will replace that. So now it's in green. So just like that, I can select the changes that I want. Let's say I want to take in all the changes. So I'll just quickly apply all the replacements. And now in the green parts that you see are all the parts that have been changed in my CV in one click. And I can just save it to this application. Now let's go on to the email that you're going to be sending your job application with. So if I click on email, and I'll just do the same exact thing like we did with the cover letter. So now you have an email and it has all your details already filled in. Now, if I want to send this email, I'll just click on send this email. And here I can put in the address of the recipient, and I can attach the cover letter that we just created. One click. I can attach the CV that we just created, and we can just send it right here. But I will not do that because this is not signed in with an Outlook account. This is the normal ID. I will also demonstrate this later. So once you have that, you have basically just done everything. All of your things have been done. But now I will show you one more thing. which is auto creating everything. So let's say we pick another job like here, and I'll click on make an application, and I will click auto create. So now I don't have to go in again and again to click create me a cover letter, create a CV or email. It will do everything by itself, just with just one click. So as you saw, the cover letter has already been created. Now it's doing the CV part, and you can see the light flashing at the bottom of the screen, which says CV. So now CV has been done, and it will take in the changes automatically, and it will move us to the email. So this saves a lot of time. So now if this was the job, I have the CV created, I have the cover letter created for this job, and I can quickly find them or send the email directly from Passion Project. And if you want to send the email directly from Passion Project, which I'll show you, you have to sign in with an Outlook account. We recommend creating a new Outlook account, keeping it separate just for job hunting. Right? I will log out from my ID, and I will sign in with Microsoft. So now I just logged in. I can view all of the emails that are in my email box directly on the website. So I will go and select mailbox. And here you can see I have all my emails, right? So if, let's say, I applied to a position, for example, this one, this was the one that I did, and I've already applied it. It's in my thing. So I'll go back to the mailbox. And if I click on here, check for important updates, it will filter out any of the ones that I've sent. So you don't have to go in and check your email again and again to see if you received something. So here, this was just an example. I sent it to myself. This is my ID, and then I replied to it as a person who is a hiring manager would reply. So here, I got this email. So that it's showing me this was the email that was being sent to me from that job, right? So let's say I received this email, and I want to quickly reply to it. I'll just click on generate email. And here you can see we have this email, and I can just click on one hit send. So I'll send it to my ID, and it's sent. So the email is gone, and now I can mark that application to be done. Like I've done this application, I've sent it. So yeah, that's all it takes. That was the whole process. Back to you, Sarika.
Thank you, Jay. So can you also show me the traditional way that students used to find job? I know you came up with this website very recently. I already have a lot of people in my audience, who are looking for a sponsorship job from so many months. So how different is your website from the traditional way of applying for the job?
Yeah, so traditional way would be to go on LinkedIn. I will go here, and I will find a job. I will find a job. First of all, I will find a company in the sponsor list, which we have back here. So I will select the sponsor board. So something like this, you would go on a different website or the government website. You would type in your city. Let's say we are looking for London, and I will select that, and I will search. I have to sign in. Just a sec. So what you would do is you would find the list of sponsors from the government list, and then once you found the sponsor, you would go to their website to find any jobs that they have. And once you found the job, you would come back and probably go to ChatGPT to write a cover letter, write a CV, write an email. Then you would go on your email box, put all those things together, send it, and mark it done, something like that. But here it's one-click solution. So I want to show, while we're on the subject, I want to show another thing. So let me just sign back in. We have an extension, which is the Passion Project extension. So once you're signed in here, if I go back to LinkedIn, this is a Chrome extension, by the way. So let's say I have this application that I see on LinkedIn, and I want to check if they can sponsor me or not. So when I click on the extension, I can just check for the company. So it says yes, the company license is available. So British Airways has a sponsorship license. So now if I want to take this job, I can just add this job and save it. So what this will do is it will take the job and send it back to your profile in Passion Project, where you can create all the documents that you need and come back directly to it. So now if we go back, it's added. And so now here you will see whatever the job was, you can create the same exact thing with the details. Let me just log out and log back in. I have two IDs, so I have to switch between showing people just with a normal ID and with an Outlook ID, because there are two possible ways of doing this. So I will log out from the extension, and I will have to log in. So once we're logged in, I'll go back here. Let's add the job. So this is still might be in works because the extension is very recent. It's been released just now, I think last week. So we're still R&Ding a lot of things with it.
Okay.
So let's just go here. So if you see here, the application that we just imported was this one, Camo Engineer. So it's imported and it says imported application. So I can auto generate everything. Cover letter, CV, same exact thing that I just showed you before. Yep. Back to you, Sarika.
Yeah, once again. So Jay, can you also show us a little bit of demo about the interview bit? Yeah. Now, remember what we have done? You have created your profile on this amazing website, Passion Project. Once you upload your CV, you start looking for sponsored job. And once you find the relevant job that you want to apply, you can customize your CV within this this website. You can customize. You don't have to customize this tool. Customize your CV and cover letter. And within Passion Project, you can also send an email directly or apply to that job. And the fourth thing that you can do is also prepare for interview. So now Jay is going to show you how it helps you in the interview preparation, how you can practice, how it scores you, and how you can improve. If you don't mind, Jay, can you show that little in like a demo of interview as well? And then we'll start taking questions after that from the crowd. I can see there are questions related to the subscription cost and all. We'll talk about it, guys. Just allow Jay to finish his demo. Yeah.
Okay, so this was the job. Let's say, for example, the one that I just imported, and we want to practice an interview. The interview module was made for people who are international, like me and you, because English might not be our first language, and so we need all the practice that we can get. So if you click on a job application that you want to practice interview for, and you click on here, interview, and we'll practice for this one. And all the details are already pre-filled. So which position that I'm trying to apply for or practice the interview for, it's already been filled in. And now we'll just wait for the mock interview to start. So once this has begun, you will see this button. And once I click go, it will ask me the first question. So wait for it to load up. Hopefully you can hear my sound.
We cannot because I think that's not there. But I think people understand it, how it's working. Yeah. So you can see this lady, beautiful lady popping on your screen who's going to help you with all the questions relevant to the job you're applying. And based on the answer that you're giving, you will be rated. So a couple of questions they are going to ask. When you go to the next question and finish, they will score you based on your answer. And then you know how to improve on the points where you didn't score really well. Right, Jay?
Yeah, so I will just provide a sample answer here. So the question is, good morning. Yeah, I saw this opportunity on LinkedIn and I wanted to apply for this opportunity because I have 5 years of experience as a computer science major. And once you're done with your answer, you stop recording. And by the way, you can't hear this sound, but the lady that you see in the screen speaks to you the question, whatever's been, whatever you see here. So we'll go to the next question. I have never been in the aviation industry. I thought this was a computer science job. So again, a sample answer that I just provided, and we'll just cut it short right here, and I'll click on finish. So you get the idea. There are a lot more questions. You can do a short interview, you can do a long interview, but once you've answered the questions and you go back, you click on the finish button, it will bring you to this loading screen to load your results. And once they're ready, you will see this button. So this was my result. I don't know if you guys can see it, or
Yeah.
I'll zoom in a little bit.
Yeah.
So here it has marked me on based on clarity, the relevance of my answer, my confidence, my conciseness, and if there are any suggestions to improve, it will give you that as well. And I got an overall scorecard, as you can see at the bottom. So this was not the only feature that it has. It has a lot more features. There are things like, let's say I want to ask a question such as, how do you manage people? This is a common interview question if you're applying for a management position. So I will just. So here we've got a answer, the way you would reply in an interview setting. So this helps you kind of give you a template on how do you structure your answers. So, oh, I had another thing to show, same in the interview prepping tool, which is generate questions. So let's say you're preparing for an interview, and I will select aviation, and we'll generate some questions. So this part of the module will give you questions that you are able to ask the interviewer, as well as the questions that they might ask you. It will give you a quick snapshot of the company, so you can look at it. And here you can see the question that you might ask, or sorry, they might ask, things like this, and the questions that you might ask, so they know that you have done a little bit of preparation for this interview. You're not just going in. So yeah, that was the interview module. We have many other features if you want to see.
Thank you very much, Jay. I'm going to say this was a really good demo. Is there any more thing that you want to demo from your website? Again, I'm going to summarize what you have done and also summarize for the people who joined late, because I can see there are so many repetitive questions which we addressed in the beginning. So you have to log into this website called as passion-project.co.uk, where you will see all these sponsored jobs. So Jay talked about the third filter from the top. If you can scroll down on the top, sponsored mention or not. No, the filter drop down.
Yeah.
Drop
So
down.
this is by the way a premium feature, but I know many of you are thinking, like, why is this in the premium feature? So I'll just quickly say what it does is that all of the jobs are coming from companies that are able to sponsor and might sponsor you based on your case. Same thing with the ones mentioned here, but these are usually a little bit low skilled. So if you see the word sponsorship mentioned, that means that we have done the looking at the job description for you beforehand. So if they say sponsorship is mentioned, you don't have to worry about having the talk that I will need a sponsorship or whatnot. They already know that you need it. That's why they put it in the description. But most of the companies don't do this just because they don't want to have people just coming in for the sponsorship. They want people who are actually talented, but they reserve this license to sponsor in case they find somebody good that they want to sponsor. So that's up
Correct.
to you.
Yes, thank you. So what we have learned from Jay, this website will show you all the jobs from licensed sponsors, who are maybe willing to sponsor you if your profile is good enough. But also the UK companies, they don't like that you just go to them because of sponsorship. Yeah, maybe you begin working with them for some months, and if they like you, you can have a discussion with your manager, and then of course then take the sponsored job. Some of the job description already have that word mentioned, sponsorship is mentioned, that we are willing to give
So
sponsorship.
it's just for the convenience. So you have to spend a little bit less time. We've tried to have everything in the free plan that you would require, but the pro saves you a lot more time. So that's the difference that we're trying to make.
Yeah. And the second thing that you learned, when you apply for the job, you can apply job directly from Passion Project. Of course, you need to configure with your Outlook account. You don't have to go separately to different places to apply. Within this Passion Project, you can apply if your email is configured. Third thing that you learned, you don't have to manually customize your CV or cover letter every time you apply for a new job. This amazing website will do it for you. You know, your cover letter, your customizing of your CV. You don't have to spend hours and hours to customize your CV and cover letter. And the last thing that we learned today was about the interview preparation. So whichever job you're targeting, if you find a job at the end, the section, last section that Jay showed you now, you can start your interview preparation from then and there. So I believe this is like a Netflix, yeah, Netflix for job seekers who want everything in one website. So this amazing website gives you everything that is people who require sponsorship, whether you're sitting in UK or Nigeria or India, anybody can use it. The reason why I'm kind of mentioning it, because I saw there are a couple of questions people are asking. Oh, I'm in Nigeria, can I apply? Oh, I'm in India, can I apply? Anybody can use
Yeah.
this website. This is a website which can be accessed anywhere. Now, first of all, thank you for the demo, Jay. It was really good, and I believe this was useful for my audience. What we will
By
do,
the
of
way, just one more thing. Somebody
Mhm.
asked, how would you apply to these jobs?
Mhm.
So I would like to quickly mention this part. And when you go in the email section and you, let's say for this, let me just create an email.
Mhm.
So most of the job description do not supply a email from the hiring manager, but if it's there, it will be given here. So right now here you see not provided. So it's your job to find out that email if it's given, because if it's not given in the job description, then you would usually have to go on the link. So if I open the job link here, so this job is at LinkedIn, which is saying here. So we go. So you see, it took us directly to the website of the company. Now what we do here is apply, and here, if there are things to be filled, you would have to do that, and there will be place to fill in your CV, your cover letter. You can just copy paste quickly from Passion Project. So if I, let's say, applying here and I need my cover letter, I can just go here and copy it and paste it right there. And this way I can, maybe one day I can just find the job that I want to apply for, and the next day I can create all the applications I want to apply for, and the third day maybe I'm sending all of them. So in 3 days maybe I do 50 applications.
Okay, thank you.
Just want to
Um,
clear that, because many people were having this problem. They were asking like, how would I apply and things like that. So I just wanted to clear this confusion.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Jay. Okay, so now, first of all, I'm getting some good feedback regarding your knowledge. You can read the comment which is pinned here. You're more knowledgeable than Elon Musk. Yeah, that is what people saying. There's also Flash again. He's saying you look like
Thank
Albert
you.
Einstein. Yeah. Okay, so what we are going to do, okay, there's a common question which is about what are the free features versus the premium feature. Maybe, Jay, what you can do, maybe you can log out from your premium feature and show us what are the free features which anybody can use versus the premium features. Yeah, so that it will be clear for everyone.
Okay. So the
Yeah, sure.
free features, I'll just show it without even logging out. I can just quickly tell you. So free features is, first thing, the most important part is the job board. So the job board is completely free to use. If you pay, the only thing that you get is the sponsorship filter, which filters out the opportunities where sponsorship is mentioned. So it takes a little bit less work, but even those jobs you can find in the free plan. So if I keep going on, like here, there are no green ones. I'll go more. There are none. By the way, the job board gets updated every single day. So you see here, there are two. So those things, but if I click on the filter and I filter it, all I will see is the green ones. So this is what you get in the premium for the job board part. And now in the free plan, we have included for you to try out all the things such as cover letter creation, CV, email, all these three things, the documents that you need to create. 10 of them are free from the beginning for you to try. But another thing I wanted to mention, because people were mentioning cost, that the cost is too much or whatever. And we were trying to come up with a pricing strategy for students. So because students are low, because I was a student, I think 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I was a student, so I know how difficult it is. So we have for a special promotion, we have reduced the price by 50%. So now you have the monthly subscription for £75 instead of £150 every month, and you can try the other ones. I think there's 3-month package. I'll show you. So if I log out, you see the pro screen, GoPro button, and this was the special discount that I wanted to tell you guys about. Some of you might have subscribed to the previous package, but you can resubscribe and get the discounted price. So this will go on for monthly. It will not change. Once you're on the 75 a month plan, then it will remain same. It won't go up to 150, but in the duration of till the time you find a job, sponsored job. And we also have the biggest plan that we have is for the 2 year of your PSW visa, which is the 2 years that the government gives you to find a job. So you can take this package, and for 2 years you can try it. Even if you have a job that does not sponsor you, you can still find one while you're having that job. Or take a job where what I recommend doing is to take a job where a company has a sponsorship license, but even if they're not sponsoring for that job, take that job, because in that time frame, in that 2 years, you can impress them. And if you can impress them, they will sponsor you. But to reach that point, you have to build a rapport with your hiring manager or whatever. They're not just gonna take you, sponsor you in the first try. They didn't do it for me. Because that thing is very rare.
Thank you, Jay. So there are a few people asking for URL. Pratik, the URL is already shared above as well in the comment section, and we are talking about it in the demo a couple of times. But here I'm trying to pin it on the screen so that you guys can see it. Take a screenshot. If you join through your laptop, I would say just click on this link and you can try using it from now. And I believe we had managed to answer the questions regarding the cost. What are the pro features versus what are the free features? I believe that is clear now.
One more thing. So the pro plan, what it saves you, you have to get into contrast. So let's say if you're like me, when I was doing it for 6 months, applying to 500 jobs, getting 5 sponsorship, I spent near about £12,000. And if you can reduce that time frame to a month or maybe 2, you save a lot of money. So you have to look at the price from that perspective of being able to do it in a short time.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so how to pin this comment in the chat, Garvit? I have just put a star mark. Just putting a star mark, does it mean it's pinned already or no? I don't know if I have to put user timeout. Yeah. Okay. So I believe, guys, I will not be writing this website name anymore. Please take a screenshot or just click on the URL. Just go to Google and write passion-project.co.ur. Yeah, I believe this is clear now for everyone.
You can just write Passion Project UK Visa, something like that, and it will show up as the first link.
Yeah. Okay.
I can show you right here.
Yeah.
If I write Passion.
Yeah.
Passion Project UK Visa. So this will be the first link. So you see here?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Cool. Okay, thank you. So we are left now with 15 minutes. Okay, let's take the question from the crowd. So okay. First of all, I'm going to take this question from Burkai saying, is there any professional code? So guys, if you want to use my code, which is YKB20, you get a 20% discount, which I had also discussed.
Sorry, no, you don't need to use. We have removed the discount so that, because you said that we don't want it for only certain people. We want it for everyone. So if you just go on the website, it's already been applied. The monthly membership is £75 a month. For 3 months, you pay £200 for 3 months as a big package, and for 2 years, it's £1,000.
Okay, so this is the new update, right? And this is what
that was the surprise part that I wanted to get into.
Good.
So instead of having like a 10-20%, we're going straight 50%.
Good. See, I didn't know that surprise part. Yeah. So, guys, take advantage of this. And remember, one of the reason why we are taking for this subscription, if you look at the other job sites, yeah, none of the job sites are free. This website gives you everything. And if you're seriously looking for a sponsored job, this is going to save you a lot of time, and it's going to give you the best companies that you should be targeting. And remember, guys, when Jay mentioned he got innovator founder visa, but he have to fund everything himself to build his website, pay his developers, or whatever things that he have to do
The
it. He did.
price, yeah, the price covers the part that you would have to do. Like if you were looking for the jobs, you would go in the register of sponsors, and then you would go on each website, find a job. So with the premium, what it does is we're doing that part for you. So you don't have to go look for the website, you don't have to go look for which companies are offering this or anything like that. All of the sponsored job, if it's available on the internet, it will be on Passion Project. We do it by hand, it's not automated. So yeah.
Okay, so that's one of the reason why he was being supported by the endorsing body, yeah, because they could see the value this website is bringing for students or anyone who's struggling to get a job, sponsored job in the UK. Okay, so the cost bit we covered. We know the difference now between the free feature versus the pro feature. Now let's start taking the question from the comment section. So first of all, there are a few thank you message for you, Jay. You know, people found it useful and they could see what value you have added. I can see that. I believe there is a question from Priyanka saying not getting code to reset the password. Is there something you can help?
Yeah, you might have to create a new ID because you might have not verified your email. So if the email was wrong before, it would not get a verification email. Sometimes this happens because a lot of times I've seen people when they're trying to sign in, they make the mistake with @gmail.com. So the spelling gets messed up. Instead of Gmail, it goes Gamil, something like that, which is very common. So I recommend checking the email that you're signing up with and verifying it immediately.
Okay, thank you. So I'm taking next question from Sony saying your son, you're mentioning that he did his master's from here. Sorry, not master's, undergraduate, but not finding sponsorship job. So Sony, start asking your son to use this website, Passion Project, and of course, the results that he will get now will be much better than what he's getting. And of course, if you need any more help, I provide one-to-one consultation, and the links are provided in all my YouTube video. I'll also pin after the YouTube live session. You can reach out to me if you need any personal guidance, but I believe this website is good enough for anyone and everyone. I'm going to just put a comment from Abhishek here. So I see a couple of comments from Abhishek. So good thing is that people are interacting. I really like interactive session, guys. You know, just feel free to ask your comments. Remember, everyone who's joining the session, there's a reason why there are people joining
here.
They all are struggling to find a sponsorship job, and
we're always looking for features that you guys want. So anything that would help you, contact us. You have the support email on the website. So if you go at the bottom of the screen, I will go. So here you will see the support email. Send us anything that you would like to see. Any part that would help you. We're trying to bring very many features in the future. Like for example, we're trying to build a community of people where people can hang out. So imagine LinkedIn, but for people who require sponsorship, like a Facebook kind of feature where users can interact with each other. And, you know, if somebody finds a job, they can just put it on the board saying that, oh, my friend or my company has this job. If anybody's interested, please go here. Because sometimes this happens. Sometimes there are no jobs that company advertises, but people who are working in the company, they know that there is a position to be filled.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. So you can already see a comment from Abhishek. Thank you for building it. However, I can see there are two suggestions, which I'm going to again pin from Abhishek. Guys, you also need to interact with us like Abhishek and Barka is doing. Yeah, they are giving us suggestions, which is also good. And also once this live session will end, I will publish it on my YouTube video itself. You can put your comments. What Jay and I can do is we are going to review your comments, suggestions, feedback, whatever you have, and we can take it from there. Or if you want to just email on the customer service email ID, which Jay was mentioning, you can do that. However, this video will be there live on my channels, which anybody can put comments or feedback, suggestion. So what Abhishek is saying, please make a 1 week plan too can attract many people. What do you mean 1 week plan? Do you mean 1 week plan to make it free? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think he means right, like we have a 1 month plan to have a 1 week plan.
Ah,
Um,
okay.
yeah,
Well,
the
1 week.
problem with that is 1 week passes by so fast.
Yeah,
And let's say, because many people they take the subscription and they never use it for like a week or 3-4 days. So if you
yeah,
paid for a week, you would feel cheated out that you didn't
yeah,
use it for 3-4 days.
yeah.
That's
I
why
think
it's like a month minimum. So even if you don't use it for a week and you use it for 1 week, you can still apply maybe, let's say, 50 jobs, 100 jobs in 1 week. You're
yeah,
still good.
yeah, true. Yeah, Abhishek, I agree with Jay. 1 week looks really short for anyone who's looking for a sponsored job. People who don't even look for a sponsored job, anyone applying for a job and looking for a job, 1 week is too optimistic. I really think so. Yeah.
But we will look into it. No,
And I
there are
think
no things like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and of course, Jay is the owner. If he thinks that's going to add value to you guys, he can also add that. Okay, so I've got another suggestion from Burka. Burka is saying one suggestion for Jay. If we can add courses that needed to be done as per job, if we can add that feature, would be great help.
It is.
I'm going
It's.
to, I'm
Thank you for that suggestion, by the way. Sorry.
sorry, I'm going to add here one thing. I know students who come, you always come with a mindset that, okay, I'm doing this particular course and I will land a job because I'm doing a course. No, you have to change your mindset. UK is not a degree based market, it is an experience based market. You
Yeah.
have to think ahead of your degree. It doesn't really matter whether you're doing master in business analytics or you're doing an MBA. When we hiring managers, when I hire people or anyone who hire people, we don't look at your degree unless until it's a regulated job. Of course, for doctors, nurses, dentists, and all, you need to have that kind of qualification. But most of the other jobs which are not regulated, just for example, like people in IT or non-IT kind of jobs, doesn't really matter what master degree you're doing in the UK. They will judge you based on the experience which is mentioned on your CV. So come out of that mindset that, okay, this course you're doing, that's why you can apply for the job. I really don't think that is going to be beneficial. So think ahead. If you're planning to do masters or even, I don't suggest students to come and do their bachelor's from the UK. Remember, because you'll be competing with the local students. Yeah, they will be always preferred because they do part-time jobs, they gain experience. In India or Nigeria, I don't know what the culture is. When I did my bachelor's, I never did a part-time job, so I got less experience to write down in my CV as compared to the British people. So
But you
what
can
I'm
have internships. Internships are a good way to do it. If you have a course that's, if you're coming for bachelor's for 4 years, you would usually have a sandwich year where it's very, very good if you have an internship year or gap year, if you can squeeze that in. If you find, because that will boost your resume a lot if you have an internship here in the UK.
if you can find it, what I know
Yeah.
from people or students, they're struggling to find it and they have to put a lot of fake things around it or try to find through connection and write it down. It's
It's a
tough.
numbers game at that point. And that when I was applying, I applied to like 400 again just to find an internship, 400 jobs, and I got one internship when I was in the uni. So it's hard, but when you don't have experience, it becomes a
Yeah.
numbers game. You have to
Yeah.
make your CV good, cover letters good, but it's still a numbers game because you're fighting with a lot of people.
Yeah. So you have to think of innovative ways how you can add experience to your CV. So I do suggest people try to get some job as a contracting, or go to the freelancing website, freelancer.com, upwork.com, and try to add those experience to your CV. Even though you get a job of say of 1 week or 1 month, that small experience is still going to add value to your CV rather than saying no experience at all. Okay.
For example, if you're a student and you look at the screen right now, if you can see, so here you can go in we have other filters too except for the sponsorship. So if you go here with your experience, let's say I'm an entry level or maybe I'm looking for an internship, I'll select an internship. I can do full-time, part-time, voluntary, whatever. Let's say I want to do a full-time place of work. You can choose the one that you have to go to the office or maybe remote depending on you. So like I just did this. and I have all these jobs. These are all of them are internship based, and yeah, that's just wanted to say.
Awesome. Thank you very much. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take more question from the bottom of the screen, guys. So if we have not taken your question, or if we have not already covered in our introduction, please feel free to write down at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to take this question from Edwin, who's saying, does the website consider job categories or wide range of specialists? I think on the left, I saw there was a, yeah, you
Right
look
here.
at, yeah.
So
top
these are the top 100 categories you can search. Like, for example, I'll choose healthcare and engineering, and then I'll press search. So now all of these jobs are going to be in health and engineering. So you have here 4,000 jobs in just these two categories. You can do more filters, like if you need the sponsorship, guaranteed, experience level, or whatever you want.
Yeah, thank you very much. So, Explore Life with Judy. Judy is saying, any suggestion for my daughter graduating from MA in finance in the UK? So, one observation from my side: if you're looking for a sponsored job in finance, most of the time, what I have read in the job description, they're looking for someone with ACCA, ACA, CIMA, or CFA or AAT. If you have a professional qualification, students are preferred in those situations to get a sponsored job. If you don't have those professional qualification, again, I'm not saying there are no jobs at all, no sponsorship job. There are, but they're less. So if you're looking for sponsorship, I'm going to say you will have to scale up and do something more what others doesn't have. So yeah, and again, take help from this job site passion project. Ask your daughter to go through it and be on the
And
top
start
of the game.
applying. Yeah,
Yeah,
start
be on the top.
applying. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take we took question from, I'm going to take another question. Let's see what does Parag got to say. In case of professional social worker, license is required in the Passion Project website. License is required. What do you mean Passion Project website? Can you please tell me more about it? What do you mean, Parag? Did you understand this question, Jay? I did not understand.
No, license. License for what? License for sponsorship. If the job is on Passion Project, that means they have a license to sponsor.
Parag, if you don't mind, can you please rephrase your question? Yeah. I think Jay already explained you what are the features available for free subscription versus the paid one. So you can still find the jobs which are from the licensed sponsors. Yeah. And he already talked about that sponsorship mention that is there in the pro feature. Okay. I'm going to, okay. Here. He's saying license for social work. You do require a license for social work. In fact, long time ago, I did a video long time ago with someone on my channel. I'm going to see if I find that for. Can you see my screen, Jay?
Yeah, I can see it.
If you just go to my Your Knowledge Buddy, yeah, you see I did a video with someone 2 years ago, how to apply social worker job, UK skilled worker visa from India. So he got job as a social worker. So just go and check it out. Full details I mentioned, what degrees needed or what qualification is needed. I forgot a little bit of detail, but you can find everything here. And also remember, guys, there are so many videos already on my channel. For example, there was suggestion about the courses, that students should be doing. I do try to find out based on my research. And if you just type here, top 10 courses, for example, you'll find the here. It's like 2 years ago, top 10 courses for international students. Again, last year as well, top 10 courses to study in UK if you're looking for permanent residency. And again, courses to get highest paying jobs. So there are so many. And also I have listed down the worst courses that you should not be doing because employability is less in certain jobs. And if you're looking for a sponsor and if you're looking for settling down, there are a few courses that you should stay away from. So I have everything here. Just use this search icon here. You'll be finding more details here. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing now and I'll go back to the questions from the comment section.
By the way, this is another feature in the pipeline. So we're trying to find a way to actually increase people's skill level. So certain jobs have an increased certain gradations can increase your chances of landing a sponsored job. So we're trying to find a way to help you find which certifications, if you have them, would increase your chances. of getting sponsored jobs. So this is a future feature that we're trying to implement. Based on that, it would recommend you courses that you should take that will improve your chances.
Okay, so Aryan, I'm going to take your question, and also I'm going to take question from Emmy. Just allow me a few seconds because I have seen your questions a couple of times already, and I'm going to just I have pinned this comment. Let me just quickly take this comment from Aisantha. Have a great day, dear. I'm Sri Lankan now. I work in Qatar as an automotive technician. Do you have any vacancies for automotive technician? So you need to tell us if there is any vacancy or not. Go and try it out, passion project, and find jobs for yourself and let us know. Yeah. So this is the reason why we have created this website. Yeah. This is the reason why Jay created it for you, and you can find it for yourself. Now you don't have to ask us. Okay. All the best to you. Again, there's a question from any opportunities for unskilled or seasonal jobs. Of course, there is. If you are regular on my channel, you should not be asking me this, because if you just go here, this is the video which I made just 1 month ago. There's a big announcement about the seasonal visa. This is open now for, it is extended for another 5 years. So it means seasonal visa will continue here. You don't require any IELTS score. You don't require any experience. Anybody can apply. And I have covered which are the list of the companies who can sponsor. There are only couple of agencies who are licensed from the UK government to hire for this role. You can watch it. And of course, there are other countries as well for unskilled people. If you want to just go to my channel and write here seasonal, you will see all the details here. I believe this is enough for you guys now. Netherlands, you can try Portugal. You can also try Australia. You can also try New Zealand. And I think I have covered all the countries so far. Yeah. Okay. Now let's move to next one. So I said I'm going to take question from Aryan. Let me take from Aryan first, and then I'll going to move to Dr. Reach and Ray. Okay. So what is the question? Aryan is saying, should we consider UK for doing masters in biomedical science? Do we have jobs in the sector? How should we look for it? So how to look for a job, whether jobs or not, you have come to the right place. Go to the passion project and start looking for it. Yeah. These are the companies who got license and advertising for the job. Now, remember, when you ask the question, there are two sides of it. Getting a job is different and getting a visa sponsorship job is different. So the list of the jobs that you will see on Passion Project is only from licensed sponsors. They are around, say, 80 to 90,000 at the moment. But there are so many other companies who are not licensed sponsors, but they also got a lot of jobs advertised. Yeah. So for the period when you don't require a sponsorship, of course, you will get so many other results. But the moment your duration of graduate visa kind of decreases, your search needs to be more narrowed down only to the licensed sponsors. And that is where you will find those filtered jobs on Passion Project. So yes, you can do your master's in my biomedical science. It is still in demand and one of the most employable jobs in the UK market. And after doing your biomedical, Jay, you were saying something. Please add.
Just one pointer. Like if you're gonna take a job, take one from a company that has a license to sponsor, because companies require a 3-year period where they have to show a constant growth in order to get the license to sponsor. So if you take a job somewhere in 6 months or a year hoping that they would be able to sponsor you, if they don't have a license, it's going to be impossible for them to be able to do so. So even if they're not, if a company you can find that have a sponsorship license and they're giving a job without sponsorship and you don't have any other options, take it. Because later on in a year or 2 years, till you have your postgraduate work visa, you can impress them, and you will be in a much better position to be able to negotiate your visa sponsorship of them sponsoring you potentially.
Thank you, Jay. So I'm going to take next question from Ree. And again, I'm going to take the same approach. I'm going to take you straight to my website where I'm going to show you. I think there are a lot of people now who will understand how to search my videos. I have already created videos. I have interviewed people who got a job directly as a teacher from India here. And then I did another demo of how you can find a teacher's job from overseas, demo of QTS, and then schools with visa sponsorship. Everything is covered on my website, guys. So just go and check. All the details are here. And also for people, if you want motivation, I have created a playlist for people who have got a sponsorship job, there's so many people who had already managed to get a sponsorship job. I keep on doing it. After our session, I am interviewing another person who got a job directly from India in NHS. I'm going to do, and there are a few more lined up. I'm trying to bring as much as success story in front of you guys so that you guys are motivated. I totally agree. The market is tough. It is tough at the moment due to the recent changes.
It's always going to be tough. It's always
Yeah,
going to be tough. If you're
yeah,
finding
so don't,
sponsorship, it's an
yeah,
uphill battle. So you
yeah.
just
So
have to
don't,
be, yeah.
yeah. So always be on a positive mindset. You cannot control that. The market is tough. What you can control is how you can learn new skills. How can you be on top of the things? How you can prepare for interview. You do things that is under your control. Okay,
Yeah,
and
like making your CV better. Like CV was one of the things that drastically improved my chances of getting interviews. When I was interviewing for those 6 months, I had a CV just made out not that good, and I worked on it with one of my friend. This is where the CV feature was built in Passion Project. I might be able to show you later on, but what that does is helps you kind of work on each section of the CV to perfect it. And once your CV is perfected, you're going to notice the difference. The interviews are going to start coming.
thank you, Jay. So, guys, we are almost 1 hour over this session. However, I don't want to disappoint you guys. I still want to take few questions. Jay, I don't know whether you have time or you want to drop out. What is your
No, I'm all right.
Yeah, so let's take a
Happy
few
to
more
help.
questions because the whole idea to host this session is to help as many people as possible. So Burka, is it difficult to land a sponsored job in HR? I will say this is one of the difficult job to get a sponsorship, but again I will say
Not
that is,
impossible.
yeah, it's not impossible, and that is not something you can control. What you can control is you come up with your right strategy, planning, like Jay mentioned, make sure your CV, cover letter, your interview things are up to date and up to mark. But it is tough, but just do whatever you can. Try to network, try to go to LinkedIn, go to all the networking session as much as possible. Okay. Aman, I just showed you how to find teaching jobs, yeah, which is already just done now. So I'm not going to cover it again, but I'm going to look for, there was a comment which I'm going to take. There was a comment which I really wanted to take because yes, Dr. Arij is commenting for a very long time. And Vimal, I'm going to take your question after that. Yeah, so just stay here for some time. So Dr. Arij is saying, I have bachelor's in human nutrition and dietetics. How can I become a registered dietitian in UK? I don't know the whole process, but I can research about it. If you want to drop me an email or send me your paid query, I'll find the details from the NHS website. I can shoot those details to you. At the moment, I don't remember those things. Okay. Moving very quickly to Vimal is saying, is that true? A company needs to show 3 years growth to sponsor employees. I have not seen this written on the UK Home Office website anywhere. I have not seen it. If you have seen it, then you can share that with me. But I have not seen. That's never the requirement UK Home Office had mentioned. But of course, because of so many scams which were happening recently and few months or last year, they're making it more strict now. They do enough due diligence whenever a COS is being raised. COS is certificate of sponsorship. Whenever an employer submits an application for a COS, they try to find out, okay, which is the company, what kind of role. They will do some background checks. If they find nothing fishy, they go ahead and provide a COS, which can be used to apply your skill visa. However, there's no legal requirement as such mentioned on the UK Home Office website. Again, I'm going to share my screen, sorry. But
I think we should. The last time I think I read the requirement because I was asking my boss about it, and he told me about this thing that they need to show a 30% growth. This could be in the number of people employed per year, or 20 to 30% in revenue growth per year for 3 consecutive years in order to get a license to sponsor.
I'm not sure if that's true. That's true for scale-up visa, not for skill visa, from my knowledge. I may be wrong, but when I made this video 7 months ago, I didn't read anything on the UK government website. If there's something changed, maybe I'll make an updated video, but all the links are mentioned here in my video description. You can go and read the details of, what are the eligibility criteria for a company to sponsor someone, what are the details mentioned. I don't remember any change, but if it's there, please go and double check that. Yeah. Okay. So we have taken question now. I think, let me very quickly take this question because Samriddhi is trying to mention this for a long time. Hi, where can we find accounts and finance related internship opportunities remotely to work from India? It will be very difficult that you will find any internship opportunities remotely to work from India. I don't know if that will be possible. However, what I'm going to tell you is, again, based on my knowledge, I did create some remote job videos or work from home jobs. Maybe you use that filter internship. Let me see if I've written remote. Yeah, here you see I just created this video 2 weeks ago. I've covered the top 100 UK companies hiring now for work from home jobs, but I have used the location as United Kingdom there. So I don't know if you target UK companies, whether they will allow you to work remotely from India. I don't know. Try it for yourself. There are two. So I've done part 1 and part 2. Here I've covered 3 websites. Here I covered another website. So I have covered total 6 websites where I showed you how you can do that. And what I can suggest you, try freelancing website like freelancer.com, upwork.com, whatever job you're targeting for, just create a junior profile and see what kind of jobs you get, which you can add to your CV. This is what I'm going to suggest you. I hope this helped, guys. Okay, just let me know in the comment section, give a thumbs up if my answers or Jay's answers are helping you, because I don't know what we're saying is making sense to you or not. But if it does, just give me a thumbs up, give us a thumbs up so that we understand. Okay. I am not going to take now, Shruti, such questions, because now you have to go to the passion project and find out whether there are jobs, sponsored jobs or not. This website is created for you guys. You go and play around it, and you should be telling me how many jobs are there or not. Okay, so Vimal is saying, okay, he have not heard either, but was surprised when I heard on this discussion. I'm not sure, Vimal, actually, yeah. So I cannot give you wrong information, but if you read something on the UK government website, maybe. I'm going to move very quickly to the next one. Kaluri is saying QA analyst jobs. There are QA analyst jobs. I have seen it. But remember, if you are a manual tester or manual QA, I have not seen sponsored job. However, if you are into automation, if you know Java, if you know Selenium, I have seen sponsored job, and I know companies do sponsors. And if you have some years of experience, that's going to be more helpful for you to be hired or recruited. Okay. Oh dear, no. Why do you even want to target cleaner job, guys? Study, upskill yourself. Yeah. Again, I'm not going to say any job is right or wrong, but again, if you are willing to move to a foreign country, work hard and try to get into better jobs. But
nursing jobs are better. Nursing
Yeah.
and caring sector is relatively easy to get into.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes, you can get into carer jobs. Doesn't require too much of qualification, to be honest. If you're a 12th pass, and if you have some experience from your country, getting to care home is easy. Okay. So this person is saying, I'm not replying. SM Blogs is saying, you are not replying my message. Okay. Where is your message? Okay. Allow me 1 second. I'm going to scroll up. So when you say I'm not replying you, please, okay, put your message. Welding machine service engineer jobs, can we get on diploma in mechatronics? I don't understand your question. What do you mean by this? Welding? I don't understand your question.
Just a job type.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand your question very well to answer it. Sorry. Yeah, if you can rephrase it, I'll be able to help you. Okay. Let me see what other new questions I can see. So Prague is saying 140 jobs available in social work, however, 0 with sponsorship. Could you please explain the difference between sponsored and non-sponsored? I think Parag, Jay already covered that introduction. Yeah. When you see sponsored, it means it's written in the job description that, sponsorship is provided. And if it's not written, even though company got a license, they don't write it. The company where I'm working at the moment, we don't write in the job description that we can provide sponsorship, because we don't want people to come to us only for sponsorship. Yeah. But if your job is in demand, you've got a good skills, and if you're struggling to find someone in that role, we do provide sponsorship. When I say we, not I'm working for a company, so my company my employer, that is the strategy they follow, and that is the strategy most of the companies in the UK follow. And we already discussed this in detail, Pran. Yeah, you can watch the recording once it's published. Okay, this is my favorite question. I really like it because, when people ask about no, sorry, not this one. This one. No, I am still not in favor of unskilled jobs, to be honest. I feel like anybody can get skilled, yeah. And especially if you're looking to move abroad, why not? Scope for full stack engineer. There's a high scope. If you're a full stack engineer with 3 to 5 years of experience, I will say there are plenty of companies who are willing to sponsor you, especially because these jobs are still in demand. So I will say use Passion Project to find all the jobs, irrespective of whether you are in UK or abroad. And I'm sure if you are applying with the right strategy and planning, your chances of getting sponsorship is high. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take this question, how to get sponsorship jobs in accounts and finance. Sai Kumar, doesn't matter whether you're in accounts, IT, medical, whatever. This website is one place for everything. Everything. This is your Netflix. Like you go to Netflix, right? To watch different kind of drama, whether it's Indian or Bollywood or Hollywood. You want to watch like a series or movie, you get everything in one place, right? Everything. Or documentary. So this is one place. Passion Project is one place where you will find everything. I hope I'm clear now. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Malta. Let me take. So there's a question. I cannot read this name. It is not in Hindi or English or Urdu. Malta, UK, New Zealand for study abroad, accounts and finance with ACCA. With eyes closed, I'm going to tell, if you're looking for accounts and finance, best place to go now is New Zealand. I'll tell you why. You can get your permanent residency in New Zealand just in 2 years. Say your master's is for 1 year, and then you get another 1 year of experience working in New Zealand, you get 6 points. It follows 6-pointer system there. Yeah. The moment you get a 6 points, you will be eligible to apply for permanent residency. That is the first thing I'm going to tell you. With eyes closed. I'm going to make a lot of videos on New Zealand because I see New Zealand is the best country now to migrate. Anyone can go there. You can start your degree from scratch, get experience, and get 6 points and get a direct PR. UK is tough market. If you really believe you have the right skill sets, if you have 5 years of experience, and if you got a professional qualification like I was talking about, ACCA, ACA, CIMA, definitely, or AAT, then try UK. But UK is a little tough. If I compare countries, then it's better. Second, I will put Malta, and third, I'm going to put UK. I hope this makes sense. Okay. Okay, I believe. Oh, how to move. How to move middle-class people in abroad. So I'm going to say, Harsh, book my one-to-one consultation. I do provide suggestions, and I do a roadmap for people who want to move abroad from India or any part of the world based on your qualification. If you think, when you say you're middle class, yeah, doesn't matter whether you're middle class or you're Ambani or rich. What matters is your skill set. I'm going to evaluate your skill set, and then I'm going to map which country is better for you. So how to book my session, go to my any YouTube video. In my pinned comment, you will see the link which is provided. Just book a session. And then also I'm going to say today's session went really good, and we are already above our time. I also help people in their end-to-end job service. If you want my team to help you find a job for any country, you will have to email me on yourknowledgebuddy@gmail.com, and someone from my team will reach out to you. It's a paid service, because remember, I have to also pay my guys. You're my team. Nobody's working here for free. We have bills to pay. Yeah, that's why if you want any paid service regarding job service for any of the country that I cover, like UK, Ireland, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, Germany, Finland, Denmark, you can reach out to my team on yourknowledgebuddy@gmail.com. Okay, so I think, thank you very much, Jay, for coming and joining us and showing a demo of Passion Project. And congratulations to you for doing such a stellar job. You are a true inspiration for so many people who are struggling in the UK, but I hope your website is going to help many people who are struggling, and at least few people get a sponsored job through your website, I'm going to be really happy. Anybody
that's the best thing to ask for, people to actually be able to get something out of it.
Yeah. So guys, if you think you will be, if you get job through passion project, please email me on yourknowledgebuddy@gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to host you and take feedback and share your success story, how you did that. And any comments, feedback, you can leave in the comment section. And of course, Jay and I, we will be reviewing it and we can get back to you. Shruti saying, can somebody give the link of the website again? Shruti, I think I had already put it here. Yeah. Passion Project, passion-project.co.uk. And after the session, when it's live, I'll put in the pin comment. Please read the pin comment. Yeah, you'll find all the details, whether about this website or in terms of how you can reach out to me and my email ID as well. Okay.
And if you do find a sponsored job, please reach back to us, telling us about your success so we can inspire other people.
Yeah. Any closing statement from you, Jay?
Just go out there and find your sponsored job. Find a way.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, cool. On that note, I'm going to wrap up today's video, and all the best to everyone who's applying. And remember, guys, keep commenting. Tell me which live session you want me to do next week. I'll try to bring the best people in front of you so that they can help you in your job search, irrespective of it's UK, New Zealand, Germany, Ireland, any country. I'm already planning for New Zealand because I'm getting lots of queries about New Zealand. I have already recorded few videos as well, which you'll get to know this week. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Have a nice Sunday, guys. And hopefully we'll speak soon. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.